We just completed a torturous 1 hour and 45-minute Uber ride to Super Ventura in the middle of nowhere here. Check this out. We got Brother Passen's Agera RS, right-hand drive. We got 3 Koenigsegg 1-to-1s all lined up here. The OG spec being this gray one right here, or silver. And of course, we got the matte blue one with the crazy license plate, Mega. We got one more in the front there. And of course, we got the Agera N in white. We got a CCR, I believe, the green one with the fidget spinner wheels right over there. But don't worry, we're gonna get a close up of all these cars, and there's 3 more right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the Koenigsegg Jesko unveiling here at Super Ventura. Kind gentlemen here at this dealership have parked all their Koenigsegg's on this very busy public road, which is pretty respectable because I'll be very nervous about someone just messing with the cars or hitting them. But I don't know, maybe it's the American thing. Boom, look at that. I've been eyeballing a 118 model of this particular car. Look at that. This is at the Goodwood Festival Speed Hill Climb, mad dogging it up and down the track. There we go, another one. Mounting the sidewalk. I love it. Woman over there just meandering through a maze of Koenigseggs, wondering what has happened to their sidewalk. But alas, this is a pretty sick setup. And I'm gonna have to agree with Mr. Penfold over there that these specs are considerably better than the ones in America. They're more colorful. What the hell? Jesus Christ. What a bunch of dickheads. Like clockwork. CCX and CCR, I believe, with the fidget spinner wheels. And look at that, the license plate. Boo! I had a pretty interesting comment in one of my videos recently where they're like, dude, S-Bot, you are an idiot and a moron. What is the point of you fiddling around with your circular polarizer? Exhibit A, this is without the polarizer. Look at that. See the glare on the windshield and the front hood of each car? Terrible. Exhibit B, with the polarizer twisted as such. Boom. You can see the color and the windshield and the front hood. So, fuck you, whoever said these are worthless. All right, made it to the other side. Here we go. We got the Koenigsegg CCR right here. Check this out with the lime green and of course the fidget spinner wheels right over here. What do you guys think? We'll do a quick walkthrough. CCX is the Agera N. This was this guy's old car, RSN. I hear another one.
7-Up.
Yes.
Hold on, another one.
Agera R in green carbon with red outlines. Holy shit. That is sick. Hold on. Boom. Anyways, if you're wondering what the Agera N stands for, is basically his name, Neil. So that's why this one is called the RSN. Anyways, here we go. We got 3 Koenigsegg 1-to-1s back to back to back. Of course, Agera. And of course, Passen's car all the way at the end right there. The Naraya. Check this out, guys. We got the Tarmac Works 1/64 scale of the Agera RS Naraya in the flesh right here, courtesy of Alex Penfold, but unfortunately he's broken one of the wheel mirrors, so pretty sick. Check it out. There's also a 1/18 scale model by Frontier Art, but unfortunately they kind of messed up the color on the carbon. It's not the right blue or the right hue or shade of blue. Here you go, guys, giving you guys the bigger picture here. We got 10 Koenigseggs here and counting. Now, I don't know if you guys have been catching up on the whole Bonham's fiasco with the 1-to-1 that they're auctioning off from that one dictator's son, who also had a Veneno Roadster and I think an Astor 177. They're gonna be selling his entire collection off because he basically siphoned and stole money from the National Treasury or something like that. Basically, Bonham's undervalued these cars at around like what, $1.5 to $2 million US. I can't remember the exact amount, but that being said, Koenigsegg, in their infinite wisdom, I don't know if that was the best idea to respond to something like that, but they wrote out this entire essay online on Facebook, Instagram, and what have you, on their personal website about how Bonham's basically screwed up and undervalued the car. But I don't know, you guys have to read it for yourself. I thought it was a bad PR move on their behalf. But it is neither here or there because we got 3 of them in the flesh right over here, ladies and gentlemen. Soak it in, baby. Just take it in. Look at that. Being a beauty. But it'll be pretty interesting to see what the Koenigsegg 121 will sell for at auction in about, I think, 2 months. End of September in Geneva. And the proceeds to that particular auction will be going to the charities of the country that the dictator's son stole the money from. So, go figure. All right, so the black CCX has moved out. Check this out. We got a public library and a telephone booth. Volunteers needed for your telephone box library. Ring that number, call Christine or Sheila. So if you guys want to volunteer, there it is. The Jesko is currently being unveiled for the 50th time, ladies and gentlemen. So that is our cue to leave. We're headed back to London and yeah. Woo. That's loud, baby. Look at that. P72. Di Tommaso making an impression, making a splash at Goodwood Festival of Speed. And here it is at Joe Macari, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. That's hot. Guys, let me know in the comments below. Is this a yay or a nay? Come on. Stealing the show at Goodwood. In the flesh. He'll be here for a day or two at Joe Macari and then whoop, off he goes on his world tour. Locking it down with the parking brake in hand. Check that out. Boom. But backed by popular demand. You guys wanted more footage and information on the P72 prototype Di Tommaso. Here it is in the flesh at Joe Macari. Soak it in, baby. Limited to 72 units, all manual, $850,000 MSRP US dollars. And they'll be sold at 4 separate dealerships, including Joe Macari, I think Miller Motorsports, SPS in Hong Kong, and there's one more I'm forgetting. Here are the front headlights. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Lovely. I'm going to look at the rear tail lights over here. Hold on. I'm just going to skedaddle over here. There you go. What do you guys think, man? Getting an exclusive access with the P72 Di Tommaso here at Joe Macari. Oh my goodness. Got the classic wing mirrors right over here. Check that out. Super reflective. The rose gold tint. Of course, I got the front emblem cap right here on the hood, paying homage to the old P70 as well. This kind of reminds me of like an idealized version of a 1960s prototype concept car, revived from the ashes. The Di Tommaso brand is going to be making its debut in Monterey, California during Car Week very soon, so stay tuned, guys. It's coming. So I spoke with the owner of the brand. They said they've been working with HWA, who are the same people behind the COK GTR. Check out the interior of the P72 right over here. All in like rose gold finish with the carbon fiber and the very, very fine leather stitching right over here. Oh my goodness. Carbon fiber tub. It's got the chassis of the Apollo IE. The P72 stitched on the racing harness here. Got a little headrest. Very, very snug here. But dude, my goodness, this is very, very impressive for a first proof of concept Halo car here. I'm gonna hop on the other side here, give you guys a better look at the AC, the lift, the rear, neutral, and park. All right over here. It is manual, 5 years in the making, under wraps. And this is it, the Halo car, the P72 in all its glory. Guys, my goodness, this is how it's done. Now, you don't tease a particular car for years on end. You just announce it, release it, boom, here it is. Look at that. It is your lucky day here at Joe Macari. We're gonna get a start up with the Apollo IE. Here we go. Look at this. Check this out. Woo! Give you a heart attack, son. Look at that. Yeah. Fucking hell. Naturally aspirated V12. Look at that. Right next to the P72. Oh yeah. I'm gonna raise it up just a little bit. We got Alex Babington, who does all the photos here at Joe Macari, so you guys gotta check him out on Instagram, upper right hand corner. Hooking it up as always, man. Look at this. check out the front engine V12 599 GTO. Basically has no miles, and I got an interesting carbon piece on the side here. Not the biggest fan of it, but look at the interior. It's immaculate, 100% perfect, not a scratch, no markings, nothing, brand new. It's like as if the car was never driven. Oh wait, so guys, I've been staring at this 599 GTO for a little bit. I'm gonna run an idea. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. So 599, the base 599s right now are around $100,000 to $120,000. Front engine V12. Obviously, we're not gonna roll with a GTO variant, the more track focused, the hardcore variant, because that's limited and very expensive. But how about a base 599? We do a couple exhaust mods, we do a couple body modifications. I don't know. No one on YouTube has really done a 599 build at all. So you guys let me know in the comments below if that is something that would interest you, or should I go Lambo? Definitely not McLaren, definitely not Porsche. I don't know. Just an idea, guys. I have some pretty crazy ideas, and we could get an exhaust by Brilliant in Japan, the same man who's doing my S600 exhaust. Oh, whoops. I think that was supposed to be a surprise. Anyways, you guys gotta stay tuned. That thing, the S600 project car, is making a comeback in about a week and a half. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Epic shit is about to happen. I love this car. Anyways, we're gonna go and leave because the dealership is closing and I'm pretty goddamn hungry, so let's bounce. Oh my god, look at this beat. Is it an X3?
Yeah.
The wheel's falling off. Look at that. Holy shit.
It's kind of new as well.
Oh my god. Damn, must have hit the curb. Some Ken Saito shit. Oh.